Hello, and in this video, we are going to go over the course syllabus, and I am Professor Linda Calfine. Okay, so let's share your screen. What I love to do first is to share my screen with your Brightspace. And I know this is an in-person class, but sometimes students prefer to work individually, or they can refer to this video after they come to class and maybe they forgot something. So the announcements are pretty effective because they talk about the course, and they also give you a link to where you can purchase your digital version of your book. Because if you're going to buy the hard copy, I would prefer you to buy it from the bookstore so you don't have a 2-week wait for a hard copy. Should you have problems registering, because there's all directions in the course information, which is the first card we're going to flip in a minute. This is your go-to. I can't help you with anything done through the publishing. So Kendall Hunt is the publisher of your book, and everything is done through that publishing platform. So if you have a problem registering your access code, you can shoot them an email and they will help you, or call them and they'll be on the line while you're on the computer. And again, here's a link. So this is your Brightspace, and everything we're going to talk about today is in course information. And here we go. So if you, there's a little bio about me. If you forget how to use Brightspace, when you click there, there'll be a 2-minute video. This is a welcome message to your class. Again, some students like to open up their Brightspace and the courses prior to coming to class. Here's this video going to go in there once we're done. Here's the written version, which we're going to share in a moment. Here are all of the directions to your Kendall Hunt website, again, which is the publishing company, which is the platform for this entire digital. So even if you do have the hard copy, when you buy the hard copy, on the back of the front cover is a silvered box, and you lightly remove the silver and your access code is there, and then you go over here to the directions and it'll show you exactly how to access it. So you can flip back through those arrows, or like I'm doing now, so you can see. Okay, and then I just show you a picture of the front cover so you know you're buying the correct edition, because I have previous ones. And okay, so that's it there. Let's just keep rocking and rolling here. Okay, again, if you have technical issues, there's that same link and that same phone number. But again, sometimes you forget that it's in announcements, so you'll have it here. Should you have any issues with your Brightspace, this is the college's you'll see a link for the online education services. Okay, so after this video, I'm going to go back into your course home, because show you what the cards look like again. These things are called cards, and inside these cards, as you flip them, as you saw, are all the ingredients you need for that week. So here's what week 1 is all about, and it's about the pre-test and understanding self-monitoring, where you start with your voice and diction, and as we add techniques, how much you have gained. So you don't send me anything. That's what self-monitoring is. You are to record yourself. So when you click on the book, and I'll show you that in a minute, there are directions there. There's links there too, and I'll show you that. But I just wanted to show you that's your coursework. So different from the asynchronous, we're going to have discussion in class. So that's why there are no discussions. If you take a synchronous class, you would see that there's discussions. So again, since I teach asynchronous, I just uploaded my pre-recorded lectures in case you need to be reminded. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same as in class, but you do have that opportunity, and why shouldn't you? So I'm going to show you Kendall Hunt now. I'm going to stop sharing this. I'm going to, okay, now we'll show you Kendall Hunt. So you're going to come to a page like this, and it might look like this. I'm hoping yours looks similar to mine. So you see that there's 3 courses I teach. Your section is vital. So on your bright space, you're going to see your section is 96243. That's in person. If you accidentally do this, that's my asynchronous. So you don't want that. And this is my 7.5 week class. So you don't, and then there's another professor. So make sure you understand that you are what your exact section is. So here's again, here's your welcome. So if you click onto this, it'll be a welcome into the book. And again, I have written the book, so it's quite easy. Here are your chapters. You click on there, and there are your 8 chapters. Okay, so here's your pretest, chapter 1, and there's all directions. There are 4 paragraphs. You're going to select one of the 4, read it out loud, record it, listen back to it, and then we talk about it in class. And here's some of quotes that you would explain, so we get to hear the difference between your what we call narrator's voice, or your reading voice, and your extemporaneous voice, your everyday conversational voice. And here's your the lecture or explanation. You click it and you hear it. If yours doesn't open right away, just cut and paste the YouTube link. Sometimes students have a problem. So you see exams. When you click that, there'll be dates when exam 1 opens, and exam 2, 3, 4, 5, you have to complete by the due dates. Your audio files, chapter 6, 7, or how to correctly produce the sounds in our language. So for example, we say water, butter, and you can practice. Calculator. Attend. Waiter. Rotation. Computer. Yeah, because most of us say computer. Okay, so, and there's the ones that really are tough. As you go on, here are all the sounds. I'm just going through them quickly. And then we have our vowels. We tend to nasalize some of our vowel sounds. So practice the following word list, monitoring the sound ah. Initial position ah. Act. Act. Add. And. Okay. And you have a list, obviously, the hard copy or your ebook has the list of words so you can easily see them. Okay, because we never say and, this and that, right? So we want to have a globally easily understood understanding of our language. So let's just go again. I'm going to keep this to 15 minutes. So I'm just looking at my so what did we do here? Okay, so again, this syllabus is the same for all of my classes. I prefer you use my Linda Calfine at SUNY email. I'm in there more than, because if you use the Brightspace, obviously I'll get it, but there's a delay because I'm not always in my Brightspace. There's my office hours. Monday, I'm not on campus, so I have online only. I am on campus the days that we meet in school. Here's your book. You can purchase it through our bookstore as well, or go get the hard copy. Again, here, if you want the digital version. Okay, so here are the same directions. How to upload or open and register your access code. So in this class, we're talking about voice production, resonation, phonation, respiration, international phonetic alphabet, which you got a little glimpse of when I went through those audio files. You are going to learn a different symbol system for the sounds in our language. And paralinguistics, how we say what we say is important because everyone doesn't understand the way we say what and even words that you use, you may say, back in the day, and back in the day to me is 1800, back in the day to you is 2010. So we need to understand the relationship of our language usage as well. And you're going to start right here on 5, assessing your own voice, because you're going to do that pre-test. How do I sound today? After our first week of discussion about what is voice, what is volume, what is pitch, what is duration. And then you're going to identify, yes, we've taken the language, our English language, for granted. We don't know how to use our voice. We may get excited and our pitch may go up. Is that the best thing when we're in a public speaking situation or in a podcast, or if you're giving directions? As you see, I'm lowering my pitch because digitally pitch raises. So you want to know how to use your optimum pitch in all areas. So here's objectives. Again, you can read them, but you want to, I showed you, there are 5 exams. There's a writing assignment called the manuscript. It's basically chapter 3. We're going to learn how to mark our script, our narration, and our reading of excerpts from literature. It belongs in this one piece, and it is submission only, because we need to know that, I need to know that you know how to use your script markings. Then there's a final exam, and then there's a final exam essay, and attendance is important. And here's all the breakdown of how we're going to distribute the information when you come to class. And here's your class schedule. You may want to put the due dates for your exams and your writing assignments on your phone, so it'll bing. Other than that, you can print this out, the class schedule, and keep it handy. Put it in your course planner. Everyone should have a course planner, or class planner for all your classes. I have one here. I love my class. I just put everything on my planner. Okay, so I think we were instrumental in understanding what this course is all about. We want to be easily understood and use our voice to its best advantage. So hopefully you listen to this prior to coming to class. If not, it'll be a repeat should you choose to want to listen to it. And I'll stop the recording now, and I'll see you in class. Enjoy the rest of your summer.